All right, welcome back. Whitlock and Wiley, Greg Jennings and Sean Merriman are back. Let's move to Orlando, where the AFC beat the NFC in a bizarre Pro Bowl, a game that might be even more broken than the trophy Jason Witten handed out afterwards. The game featured Zeke Elliott and Saquon Barkley as pass rushers and Mike Evans as a cornerback. And with bad weather and a lot of empty seats, the NFL has already said they might consider finding a new location for the event. Look, man, it's time to move this thing back to Hawaii and back to Honolulu. It was the greatest all-star event in all of sports when it was in Honolulu. Tremendous parties. The game, who cares? The whole week was fabulous. I say move it back to Honolulu. Somehow combine it with the Senior Bowl. Let the kids, the college kids, play, and let the players be some kind of assistant coaches. But as far as the game, it's virtually unwatchable at this point.
It's not virtually unwatchable. It is unwatchable. I'm not going to qualify this. It's done. It's dead. And I've told you guys this before. No football player loves football unconditionally. I've said that 1,000 times. Ray Lewis is close. Like, he may be the only dude I ever met. I'm like, maybe he does.
Sean Taylor did.
Yeah. Okay, I give you a couple. But you know what it is? This is not basketball. This is not baseball. Ain't nobody casually playing no damn football ever in their life. The game of football chooses you. You know, you don't choose it. You choose other sports, and then you're like, damn it. But I'm great at football. Let me do it then. And this is being proven now because we're watching guys who are trying to play football casually. You can't. They're on the goal line. Guys are backpedaling. You're seeing running backs play D-line. You know why? Because even with a $150,000 incentive and all the speaking engagements and all the companies giving you money throughout the week, we've all been there, it still ain't enough. Maybe to Alvin Kamara and them guys who are on their first contract, but to the energy of the Pro Bowl and those great players, I'm not playing a game of football even once for $150,000. I hate to be that guy, but I'm trying to give y'all the real understandings. This game is done. Yes. Now, if you want to pull this out every week and every year and say this is the Pro Bowl, cool. But your expectations have to drop to what we saw, which was a horrible product.
Yeah, I think that when they go and talk about the rules of what happened in the Rams game and the Saints game, when they go and talk about that, the Pro Bowl needs to be talked about as well and how they want to move forward with that, because I get it, and I do agree they need to move it back to Hawaii. Hawaii in Orlando, just you can't do that. You can't do that. But I remember going down into my rookie year and getting a chance to be around the players that you play against, but you don't know how they are off the field. And we were sitting by the pool, we were drinking some Mai Tais, and Peyton Manning was down there and having fun, all giggles, and the guys come like, man, dang, Peyton Manning's cool. You would think that Peyton Manning wasn't funny, wasn't laid back, but he's one of the coolest and funniest laid back people down there. Having fun, drinking all week, going to practice, having a good time. But when the game came around, it's still competition. You might play soft or weak a little bit the first quarter. You're getting out there, everybody's having a good time, and pick up a little bit in the second quarter. That first big hit, when that first big hit happens, that game has changed. That game has changed. You get 20,000 for going, you get 40,000, whatever it is, for winning.
Yeah.
And after you fly your whole family down there, and you bring your boys from high school and the boys you played with, you break it even about $20,000. So now you're trying to go and come up.
Yeah.
That first big hit, you mentioned Sean Taylor's name, because I was right there on the sideline when Sean Taylor came and hit the punter. When he came and hit Brian, was it Mormon, right? Brian, he came and hit him. I was about 10 feet away from him. Everything changed. Now people are out there gunning. So unless they do something or change something about this game, it's not going to be virtually unwatchable. I just think it's not fair to call yourself an all-star, one of the best, and you're out there laughing and playing around and not playing the game hard.
Yeah, the game ain't changing. There's nothing you can do about it. I don't care how much you take it to the competition committee. It is what it is. It's guys are too locked in on one another brands and off the field and all this. Let's connect. Let's do. They're taking care of one another. Nobody wants to be that guy that's going to take that risk and hit somebody and potentially hurt them or give them an opportunity where they miss out on a contract or more money. It's not happening. This game is busted. You made a great point. You tie it in with the Senior Bowl somehow with some collegiate players and allow them to be around these pros who are the best of the best for this year. I think you get a little something different out of those guys, but they're not playing each other.
Yeah, I would try to elevate the Senior Bowl and get more guys to play in the Senior Bowl. again, the Senior Bowl's nice. Drew Lock and these guys played in it this year. But if you can get more top round like players playing in the Senior Bowl, take that to Hawaii. Let them experience that Hawaii Pro Bowl experience. That'll serve as some motivation for some of your top incoming guys. And I'm just telling you, the parties, it's better than NBA All-Star Weekend. It's better than, I'm just telling you.
What do you mean? I've been there. It's an abbreviated version. All-Stars is a higher peak, but this is a better quantity ratio. I'll give you that.
Yes.
If they put your Mai Tais with Peyton Manning on TV instead of that junk, I'm watching that because I would like to know you in the personal scape. But let's not forget, it's better to watch flag football because at least in flag football, they're violently trying to grab the flag.
Yes.
This is, I'm going to run up to you and hug you. It's horrible, but I know why it happened. People forget. Robert Edwards went to the Pro Bowl and tore up his knee. And when he tore up his knee playing some sand flag football, every single player felt that message, said, oh, when I don't have to do it, I'm never going to do it. I don't care how much you offer me.
All right, coming up, Anthony Davis is just the latest superstar to demand a trade, but is all this player empowerment hurting the NBA? Matt Barnes and Dante Jones weigh in.